Hello, what's happening, everybody? It's Trini Kid, and this is the final prediction match so far for today for the upcoming pay-per-view WrestleMania 29. And just before I get ahead of myself, I just want to apologize again. I didn't get in my subscriber matches. Just been really bogged down and really busy. So keep sending in your requests for matches. I'll get to them, trust me. Spring break is just around the corner. I won't be heading to Cancun this year, to my dismay. Next year, most definitely, because that's all kinds of good times, you know what I mean? But anyway, as of yesterday, the stipulation for this match was put in place. It'll be a no-holds-barred match. And yeah, man, let's get to it. It's all about the game. That was actually very convenient. That was actually very convenient. Thank you, soundtrack. This match was put into place a while ago, actually. I want to say Brock Lesnar, but Paul Heyman's been doing all of the talking. So Paul Heyman accepted for Brock Lesnar the match at WrestleMania. And as of yesterday, March 18th, on Raw, the stipulation was that it'll be a no-holds-barred match. They try to mess around saying the match will be for Stephanie McMahon, which I instantly said, this is bullshit, because Brock Lesnar is married to Sable. What you need, what you want with Stephanie? You got Sable, so it's nonsense. They got to the fight. They got to the real stipulation anyway. So, yeah, Triple H should have turned around and be like, "Oh, for real? Then I want Sable." But this is no holds barred match, man, and a lot of people were thinking this was gonna be a Hell in a Cell match, and it turned out not to be. I actually like that because Triple H was in a Hell in a Cell match last year and he lost. Another stipulation that was added to this match was that this will, if Triple H loses, this will be his final match ever. His career is over, basically, right? Look at them locks, man. Makes you miss him. For all the time that I've known Triple H in WWF/WWE, has he ever had short hair? Like, I know he's had short hair, but I mean, like, it was still, like, long. You know what I mean? Like, it was never, like, short how he has it now. I know this is very trivial, what I'm talking about right now, but bear with me. Like, he never had it that short. Right? Right? Anyway, yeah, so if Triple H loses this match, that's it. He will be retired, which would make sense because most of his time is spent being, I think he's like a vice president of some shit. I don't know his real position in the company, but I know he's some corporate dude. That's why I had to cut his hair, because they don't like people with long hair in the suit. For some reason, long hair and the suit doesn't go together for the corporate folks, so he had to cut his hair. But it would make sense if he retired now, because he barely shows up anyway. He's got Undertaker syndrome. Not to the point of Undertaker, but he shows up once in a while, you know. Which would make sense, because you got to put more time on the current generation. You can't be focusing on somebody who's like 40-something all the time. I think Triple H is like 44, 45 or something. So you got to push the new folks. But the ultimate question in this matchup is, do I see Brock Lesnar ending Triple H's career, and do I see Triple H's career ending right now? No. I think Triple H will go at least for another WrestleMania after this. You know. One thing though, if Brock Lesnar does lose, I'm thinking, will it hurt Brock Lesnar? Won't make him look like, because he did, kayfabe wise, he broke Shawn Michaels' arm. He took out the New Age Outlaws. He broke Triple H's arm and made him question his retirement. So I guess he does look like a monster at the end of the day. But I mean, I don't know. You still want to have the guy looking strong. And if he loses, it's one thing to lose at SummerSlam, right? It's another thing to lose at WrestleMania, all right? it means a hell of a lot more at WrestleMania. So I don't know if it'll hurt him or not, but the point I'm trying to get across here is that Triple H he's not losing. His career is not going to be over or nothing like that. That's nonsense. If you think that's going to happen, then I don't know. I was going to tell you to kill yourself, but that's pretty messed up. That's pretty messed up. There's some evil sons of bitches on YouTube. I'll tell you straight up, yo, kill yourself, drown yourself in some orange juice, do some wacky shit like that. I'm gonna be nice and say, just think again. All right, I'm gonna be nice. There's some evil motherfuckers on YouTube. Excuse my language. I don't like to curse too much in my videos. I like to keep it as PG-13 as possible because there's some young folks watching my videos. Don't want some boy watching my video and next thing you know, his mom walks in, all he's hearing is fucking shit and ass and bitch and titties and piss and vagina. You don't want to be hearing all that stuff. I hope for that last section you turn down the volume. Vagina is not a bad word. It's like saying leg. It's a part of the human anatomy. I don't know why people get freaked out. How did I get to that point in a wrestling video? Anyway. Anyway. Yeah, so Triple H's career is going to stay intact. Don't think he's going to lose. He probably retire by next WrestleMania or something like that. But for a dude his age, he's pretty in shape, so he's not like in an Undertaker point where it's like he doesn't seem to be like too aged. He still looks like he could put in some work in the ring. A match that he had a year or two back was I think was it a ladder match or something? It was some TLC match or something like that. I knew there was a ladder in it somewhere. And it was with Kevin Nash, and everybody thought it was going to be a trash match. It was Kevin Nash, who will probably break his quad breathing too heavily. And you have Triple H, who's, he's not a young buck anymore, And, everybody thought it was going to be a bad match. They panned it. They were like, oh, this is going to be crap. It turned out to be a pretty good match, So, Triple H can still go. Triple H can still go, so I'm not gonna put it past him to work another year. If freaking Undertaker can do it, then Triple H can definitely do it. Here comes some offense from Triple H. One thing a lot of people didn't like was that this was a rematch, and you're gonna have another rematch at WrestleMania. And people already have what is it? John Cena versus The Rock, and now you're gonna have Triple H versus Brock Lesnar, a bunch of rematches, and a lot of people think they're very predictable, and I would be inclined not to disagree. I'd be inclined to agree, but just because it's predictable doesn't mean you won't be watching. You understand? And Vince knows this. You can talk as much shit as you want about WWE. Oh, I hate this. I hate that. You know damn well, 8 o'clock, when 8 o'clock Monday comes around, you watching. And he's making money one way or another. But it would be nice if, something, new was added. Like, I don't think there's been a stipulation added to The Rock versus Cena, even though it is for the WWE Championship, so I guess that adds something, but it'd be nice if it was like, I don't know. I don't know if they can do an Iron Man match, because The Rock, as much of a Rocky fan as I am, I think he gets a little winded too easily. I've noticed this in his matches. He gets winded, and I don't think he can go for an Iron Man match. It's not like he's not in the same shape as he was when he did that Iron Man match with Triple H. That's for damn sure. So I don't know, just add something new to it. But I guess the WWE Championship is all you need. Even though you don't really need it in that match, because I think, and I am of firm mind, that I paused like for a good minute, didn't I? that John Cena and The Rock are above the WWE title, meaning that in the grand scheme of things, I believe they are more important than the WWE title. They are seen and viewed as more important, you know? Brock Lesnar looks like he's been through a war. Good. Nothing flashy at all.
I can't believe everything that's transpired.
Believe it. Let's get a pedigree going. Yeah, but like I said, they don't need the WWE Championship match, and I guess it'll still feel the same to a lot of people. But this, I guess this is different too. You know, it's no holds barred, right? So that's different. I mean, they'll go outside this time. Well, they can use sledgehammers and all that crazy stuff now. You know what I mean? So I guess that's cool. Triple H is gonna win. I know I went off on a tangent, but I'm just trying to get back to base here. Triple H is gonna win. He ain't going nowhere. For the people who hate Triple H, I'm so sorry. If I had a quilted northern tissue, I'd be more than happy to give it to you if you're crying that you think, you know, because Triple H, I wanted him to lose his job. He's a piece of shit, and I can't wait for him to leave the WWE, you know. I'm sorry, he's staying. It is what it is. He's staying. He's not going anywhere. You know what it is? I got a lot of respect for Triple H, and if he doesn't go anywhere and he comes back for another big match, so be it. You know, no skin off my back. I'm happy with it. So, because I grew up with Triple H, man. I grew up with Trips, so I ain't got no problem with him coming back one more time. But sooner or later, he's got to leave. So for the Triple H fans out there, you got to come to terms with it. Just like how I came to terms with HBK leaving. You know, it took a good couple of days of me crying in the corner, but I got over it kind of, and I moved on. So Triple H is gonna leave one day. But that's it. That's just my opinion. If you think that Triple H is gonna stay, or if you think Triple H is gonna go, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Let me know who you think is gonna win in this match. And that's it. There's been all the prediction matches for today. As more matches for WrestleMania 29 come to light, I will be more than happy to do them for you. Wait a second. Daniel Bryan and Kane versus Dolph Ziggler and black guy with huge titties. What's his name? I'm gonna call him Black Man Titties. Black Man Titties and Dolph Ziggler are going against Team Hell No, right? Alright, I'll be sure to get that match in sooner or later. Just look out for it, alright? It's been Trini Kid. Check you later.